Evil cackle. Check, check, fucking mate, Chantal. Check, check, fucking mate.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Don't talk today. Cutie's doing video. Hi, me again.
Rage more, rage.
Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? I'm fat. I'm obese. I am fat. Like these people who have, like, they have children. You cannot take them to the park? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck. Exactly, teardrop.
Damn, son.
You're not a marriage scammer. Griff gang. I gave my cats away for you.
Rage more, rage.
Bye. Dad, if you're watching this, sue Slimer. My dad's my uncle. Griff gang. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I feel like we're back to somewhat of a schedule around here. Hey, Fondue. I hope your vacation was wonderful. Good to see you in the chat. Ellie Belly, Sassy Mama, Shelly, Count Cracula My Way, Emotional Support Muffin, Love Not Hate, Sassy Mama, Goodbye Kyle, Sugar Pop Lily Mae, Kiva, Hey Girl, Teaspoon, By the Book, Star, Tina B, Mel's, Charlotte, Carrie, it was your card that we couldn't find the other day. You know where I found it at yesterday, going through all my stuff? It was on my desk in the house. I guess I decided I was going to keep it in there because it's so beautiful. Let me show you because, dude, I've been worrying about this damn card so much. And I was like, wait a minute. That's the card. There you go. There you have it. And we're going to continue on with the Christmas card exchange. I think Sam is going to make another round to the post office today. So hopefully we'll be showing you guys more cards either today or tomorrow. Hello, niece. Good to see you. The thumbnail is cutie when she's sending nudes to your men. Watch out, support group. That's a fucking banger. And you're not wrong, niece. Thank you for the support, hun. I appreciate you, girl. That's hilarious. The thumbnail is another banger. I have to admit, that's a good one, but give credit to where credit is due. Foodie Beauty, the one and only, is the reason why we have these amazing thumbnails. Hello, Buttercrumpet. Good to see you. Happy Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, fatties. Hands up, who's confused and full. Dude, I keep having to look at the calendar. I keep having to check the calendar. I got a kid's birthday that is tomorrow, so I got to keep reminding myself, what day of the week it is, what's the date, because I feel like it's all just a big blur. It's all just running together. The card is magnificent. I love it, Carrie, so much, and thank you so much for the card and the letter, hun. I appreciate it. Hey, Cancer Warrior. Kybella, good to see you. Legend Kybella in the chat. Please give credit to where credit is due. It was a national Girl World holiday. What was it, yesterday or the day before? And I just don't feel like the person that is responsible for Scatmas itself gets the credit that she deserves. Pat yourself on the back, Kybella. She is the reason for the woof woof. She is the reason for the leaked text messages. Without Kybella, we knew the kind of person that Salah was because he's with Foodie Beauty. But to have the receipts to go with it, to have the evidence to back up. I mean, listen, I thought the dude was a degenerate, but to the degree that Kybella exposed him for, no, I don't think anybody would have guessed that shit. Are you kidding me? The dude literally woofed in the phone, bro. She proved all the assumptions. Exactly. Hello. Yes, Bertha, our hero, Cabela. Absolutely. And thank you for the support, girl. I appreciate you. Yes, Scatmas. We are never going to make it through another Christmas holiday around this community without thinking of Chantel's souvenir and how he has a shit fetish. So there's that. Hello, Aspen. ALR got dog walked on Low Cal Rebel. I heard from Sam. She gave me all the details. Fake crying over Rarity, acting like a badass in their Discord, calling Keem every time she's in trouble. January 1st is gonna be lit with our girl Cutie. Step up. I know. She gave me all the notes as far as what's happened thus far with Amberlynn Reed. I seen some of the Discord shit this morning. It's crazy. It's insane. I thought that I really had Amberlynn down to last until her monetization was reinstated. But seeing how things are playing out right now, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think she's going to make it much longer whatsoever. It's going to be interesting to see. Thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. How's everyone's Christmas? I had just gotten over pneumonia just to get sick with the flu. Oh my gosh, girl. I feel like everybody is sick. This Christmas 2025 is the year of the sick. Hey, 10KD. It's the Christmas gift that gives every year. Seriously, it is. We will never, ever, ever make it through another Christmas holiday without thinking about the woof woof. They go together, okay? ALR on Low Cal Rebel was amazing. Great work, Roxy. I got to watch it for myself. I got to see the clips. I got to break this shit down. We might even talk about it tomorrow. Hello, Nomi. That's her leaning over Salah, trying to wake him up to get those KFC cheese fries. Oh, yes. I don't know if we're going to hear this clip. I was listening to some Foodie Beauty this morning. There's so much to cover, dude. I feel like she's been live, as she should be, a lot over there on the Twitch. But she had said something about craving KFC and something about how another person who lived in her building had said KFC delivered. You're not going to tell me it did not cross Chantel's mind to take off with their KFC order. And the only reason Chantel would have been down there in the first place, I guess where the DoorDash deliveries are, is because she was picking up her own DoorDash delivery. She is burning through that last paycheck. Dude, things are going to get so crazy in the next couple of weeks as far as Amberlynn Reed, as far as Foodie is concerned. Foodie is blowing through that money. So she's gunting around in her little cart in the Walmart. Nomi, thank you for the super chat, hun. Buying $27 pajamas with her last paycheck. And here's the crazy part about all of that. You know the way she made it out, Cat Lady? The way that Foodie talks, she had said something. I can't remember. I think she was talking about getting the cat vaccinated or something and not being able to pay her rent this month. The way she said it was as if she has not paid the rent yet. Like she had the money there, but that should have been the first thing. As soon as that money hit your bank account, clear that rent, girl. You are not the type of person to let that kind of money sit in your bank account and trust that you're not going to touch it. Because please believe me, she will touch that rent money. She is that kind of crazy. That is, oh my gosh. I kid you not, Roxy made quick work of ALR. She caught up in her lies, rapid fire, and then fired the kill shot with Rarity, mocking, reduced Ambi to tears, and then snot, and she wished her a happy birthday. That is fucking epic. Seriously. Big Bertha says ALR wasn't supposed to go on yet because Keem says save it for the show. Love to you all and Happy New Year. 2026 is gonna be lit. # support group Basic Betty forever. That's right, girl. And thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. Let's not forget. I'm gonna get, just like we had the countdown calendar of how many days it had been since Foodie was supposed to give me an apology. I can't remember for what now. It's somebody will remind me in chat. Doesn't matter. That's not the point. We are also going to start a countdown for French Fry Girls and her lies about BBJ, because we still do not know a date. Frenchie still has not brought to the YouTube platform when BBJ, the rescued cat, according to her, passed away. And I really feel like we need that information sooner than later. What's the holdup, girl? What's the holdup? You know, I'm just saying. Kyle caught him a druggie basically and left. Cost, what happened? I missed something. Hello, Shell. Good morning, Yaba. I got my Jack wax melts and I love it. Oh, girl, the Jack wax melts is definitely one of my favorites. It's a mahogany, whatever that's called. What is that scent called, Sam? From Bath and Body Works. Oh, I love it so much. It's a manly smell. That's why we had to name it Jack. Shell Vicious, thank you for the support. I'm so glad you got it. Hashtag win fatty. Hello, Peace Frog. Good to see you. FFG will never tell us the truth about BBJ passing. She has to. Oh my God. Oh Lord. She has to. I mean, I don't really see why she would get a pass and not telling us when BBJ passed away and receipts to go with it. Hey, Panda Pondu. Good to see you. Okay, so listen. Big Bertha says many in the local universe want Cutie, not Pookie. Listen, Pookie will last longer than Cutie ever will. Okay. And here's what I think is going to happen. Let me go ahead and give you my guess as to what's going to happen going forward, because Foodie's already started to ask questions as far as Amber Lynn being on the show. She's blowing through this money. We're watching it happen, whether she's going to the Dollarama, to the Walmart, spending it on food, putting it on a rental car, paying gas, buying a cat tree, getting the cat fixed, getting the cat vaccinations. She's blowing through this last paycheck. The girl is going to be broke. She's going to have to make some kind of money somehow. I think she will get to a point to where she will reach out to Keem and see what kind of offer. And I'm not saying that Keem will. I don't know. I kind of think that he will, but we'll see. See what kind of offer he's willing to make her and then sign up for that, because she's going to need a paycheck. And let me tell you something. She's risking whatever little bit of money that she has coming in over there on Twitch by driving a car while live streaming. She thinks she's marked safe. Okay. She really thinks that she's marked safe. She says, I went through TOS. As long as you're not doing this, as long as you're not doing that, girl, why would you risk it? Why would you risk driving and live streaming on your last paying platform? What would you do? What would she do? I'm asking you all, the people, what would Foodie do if she lost her last paying platform, which at this moment is Twitch? Charlotte, I know people get easily terminated off of Twitch, like a lot easier than YouTube, believe it or not. She has a big spender on her. She done hit rock bottom and the barrel still didn't stop. Keem better watch out. She will pin a case on him. Sugar Pop Lily Mae for sure. She'll be screwed. I know. It's so crazy. And here's another thing that I've noticed listening to her the last couple of days. She's been pretty happy. And I'm like, what the fuck is she so happy for? Well, that's easy, right? Number one, she got her last paycheck. So she's thrilled that she can survive another month. That's how Chantel's brain functions. She's not thinking about the big picture and the long term. All she knows is she got her last paycheck and she can survive a couple of more weeks, right? But also, she's got a rental car. So she's riding around. She's going to stores. She's going to eat wherever she wants to eat. And think about the fact that it is Canadian winter over there. She's got this rental car. Does anybody know how long that she rented said rental car for? Not very long, I'm going to assume. Eventually, this car is going to be returned. I would imagine this week sometime the car is going to be returned. Do you all realize? I mean, of course you do, but you need to really think about it. This is the last time that she's going to be driving a rental car for a long, we're talking months. So if you remember her state of mind before she got the rental car, night and day. And of course, yes, I still think a lot of that had to do with Salah. Okay, she returns it on the 2nd. Holy shit. So a couple of days, she's got to take it back. A lot of her mood and her sadness had to do with Salah. I absolutely agree with that. But this car has brought her some temporary happiness. She has freedom again. She can get in, she can go places, she can kind of clear her head. She's not sitting. I know that Chantel claims that she likes to just sit inside of an apartment 24/7. Okay, well, then make that make sense. Seeing her out in a boot, she's a lot more happier than she has been sitting in her apartment. So when we go back to Foodie, just sitting in her apartment, not leaving her apartment, not having a car to go wherever she wants, to go see whoever she wants, and then starting to think about the fact that she's not getting a paycheck next month or God only knows how long, things are going to start really getting intense as far as Chantel is concerned. I believe that. Maybe she'll go work for the locale Keem. Even if she does, let's say that Keem offers her some kind of position. It doesn't mean that she's going to come in making thousands of dollars as soon as she signs up. So she's got to make her rent. She's got to pay her bills. There is no money for the foreseeable future for a rental car for Foodie. She is going to return to what she was doing before she got the rental car, staring off into space, being super depressed. It's going to get really, really bad. I mean, just think about it. A lot of people get cabin fever through the winter. I can't imagine. Me and Sam were talking about this morning. I was like, yeah, winter sucks. Even if you have a car, like just it gets dark early, but you put another layer onto not even having transportation and being able to leave your home, go somewhere, get out of the house, get some fresh air. Because we all know she's not about to walk to Walmart. Okay. She might like once a month or something like that. Things are going after she returns that car, things are going to start. They're going to start going really fast, in my opinion. Hello, Jessica. Good to see you, girl. Morning support group. I could use some positive energy. I've been sick since December 9th. I go tomorrow to see if it's gastritis from my Monjuro. Oh, I bet it is. Please pray I can complete the test. I'm terrified. Listen, if the Monjuro is giving you any kind of, side effects and it's making you sick, see if your doctor will, put you on a different jab, because they're not all the same and your body responds to them. They all respond differently. So hopefully everything goes good, hun, and you can get that figured out. Very, very positive vibes your way, girl. And thank you for being a member. Oh, really, Jessica? Ugh, that's horrible. Be Like Water Baby says she's like my mom. My entire childhood, she would use rent and bill money to go to Vegas, shop, etc., and then leave me to greet the landlord. It's about the now. Oh my God, that sucks. Be Like Water. I'm so sorry you had to go through that. Ugh, that's icky. Very, very icky. Thank you for the super chat, hun. I'm a winter girl. Give me the gloomy days. I love them. I like them to an extent, but after so long, I need some warmer, sunny days for sure. Hey, Randy. No, Randy, I haven't checked my emails. I've been really busy with the kids. I've been preparing for a birthday. Hopefully this afternoon, I will get to my emails. I know I seen your email come through on my phone, so just be patient with me, girl. I'm going to respond to you. I'm kind of slow when it comes to emails, but I'll try to get to those today. Today's weather is horrible. So yesterday was absolutely amazing. It was like 70 degrees. It was somewhat cloudy, but we had some sun. Kids were outside without jackets on. It was just amazing weather. And then we wake up this morning. It's like 20 something degrees. It's snowing outside. It's just gloomy outside. It's crappy, man. We had the windows open too, Manning. Yep, it was so nice. I like the cold in the dark, but I like getting out and walking and doing things even in the cold. Yeah, dude. And I'm telling you, Chantel thinks that she just likes sitting in the house and doing fucking nothing, but you can tell that she does not like being alone with her own thoughts. Sitting in that apartment with Salah being in Syria, she's in Canada. I'm telling you, her mind just takes over and she drives herself insane. Her having this rental car, in my opinion, it's given her a break from all of those thoughts. She hasn't been acting really crazy lately. She hasn't been we had that one depression episode. I feel like she had it. She, got it all out and then she went on. It's not like it has been where she's just going on and day after day after day. She got a break from it. Hey, Fauntleroy, good to see you. She only likes being isolated if it's her choice. If she was made to, she's going to go bananas. Exactly. From one extreme to the other. Yes. No car, no money. That would be horrific for her. That's about to be her reality. Butter Crumpet, let me pin it. That is about to be Foodie's reality. So let's look at the community tab post that she made, I think, yesterday on her YouTube page. She did not go live yesterday. She has decided that she's going to start taking Sundays off. Now, last week, Foodie had said that she was going to start treating Twitch like a regular 9 to 5 and that she was going to stream from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and then use the evening hours to have her tea and have her me time or whatever. But she's changed her mind, as of course she would. She's decided instead of 9 to 5, that she is going to stream from 3 p.m. until 9 p.m. And what that tells me is that this is the hours, and correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Memphis, this is probably the hours that she can depend on Salah being asleep so she can have her Salah time. So the 3 to 9 is probably that window where he will be in bed. Hey, Billy, good to see you. I don't know what's on her face. I think it's tissue or something. She posted that shit. So 6 hours a day. It's 52 where you are, Kelly. It's cold as hell here. She plans on streaming, which I don't believe this for a second. Even if she does it, she's only going to last a couple of days, but I don't even think she'll make it through the first day. Today is Monday. Today should be day number 1. So should be live at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Is it lotion? Why does she have lotion on her face? I thought it was like, you know what it looked like? It looked like Foodie shaved her face and she stuck one of those little tissue things on it to make the bleeding stop. I didn't realize it was lotion. That's disgusting. 3 p.m. is 11 p.m. in Syria. Yep, that tracks for sure. So 3 p.m. this afternoon, she's going to be live, according to her and according to this post, for 6 hours. 6 hours until 9 p.m. That's a big window. That's a pretty big window, but that is what she is committing herself to. She's received the cat tree. Now, there has been some speculation over on the Twitter that people believe, and I know Pete's was live yesterday. He was actually live 8 hours ago. So he was live late last night, early in the morning, I suppose. People believe that Foodie spent the day with Peter. More than likely went, picked him up, had him come over, drag the cat tree up to her apartment, assemble it for her, and then more than likely she took him home. I can get down with that theory 100%, especially with her not going live and him not going live until later. Hey, Smith, good to see you. Because, again, she needed Peter to do something for her, just like she brought Peter over to her apartment and had him assemble the office chair. You think Foodie's going to assemble an office chair? No, she had Peter do it. You think Foodie's going to assemble a cat tower? Absolutely not. She's too lazy and honestly too disabled at this point to even assemble a cat tower. So if it wasn't Peter, it definitely was somebody else. Hey, Shelly Ray. Hello, Yaba, Sam, and the support group. I'm excited to get into 2026 with you fabulous people. Aw, my trip home was so great. It helped me with my new journey. Love to all. I'm so glad you had a good time, Shelly Ray. I'm ready for 2026 too, girl. I've been buying planners, pins, stickers, notepads, and I already have all this shit I want you guys to know, okay? But it's a very manic thing where I feel like I need to go into 2026 with fresh, new everything, okay? And I got something extra special that's not going to be here for a couple of weeks that you guys will see once it gets. I don't want to spoil the surprise. You'll see it when it happens. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Peter, Pony Skeeter, you're fucking funny. So, and I also agree with people who are saying the reason that she's not showing Pete's on her channel, because she had the opportunity to show Pete's when he put together that chair, and that would have been great content for her channel. Again, she fumbled the fucking ball. It should be Foodie Fumbled the Fucking Ball Beauty. That should be her name, okay? And again, it seems like if we are to, be believed that Peter was there, she did it again with the cat tower assembly, but she doesn't want to put Peter on camera, exactly, Thimble, because of Salah. She's holding out hope to get into the Syrian family home. And Salah does not want Foodie having anything to do with Peter. Because when it comes down to it, Salah looks at Foodie, and this is my opinion, as his valuables, okay, as his belongings. So even though it's just Pete's, like who would be, concerned or intimidated by little old Peter over there? Nobody would, right? Like, come on, how insecure does one person have to be? But Salah, number one, is a very insecure little bitch. He is. Hello, Paul. That's right. Salah is insecure. Thank you for your input on that. And he is concerned that he doesn't like anybody getting really close to Foodie and trying to convince Foodie to completely cut him off. Because at the end of the day, and we said this before, as long as Foodie is collecting some kind of, money, I do believe that she's willing to send him a piece of the pie. And he knows that. I mean, she just took a hell of a hit, and I don't know what pieces of pie that she's going to be sending to anybody going forward, but he will stick around until the piggy bank is empty. I need you all to remember that. That is his ATM. Exactly, Missing Mimic. So for Peter, he considers Peter a threat because he doesn't want Foodie, because he knows how Foodie is. He knows how Foodie operates. He is well aware that Foodie financially supported Pete's for a long time. So Foodie financially supporting Pete's or hanging around Pete's and buying him lunch or buying him dinner or spending gas money to pick him up, he more than likely sees that as taking away from money that can be sent to his account. That could be, maybe that's a little crazy, but I truly do believe that. Pete's is all she has. Yeah, for real. You're so happy to see the cat tree. Yeah, she did. So the cat tree, she does. I would have been a lot happier seeing or hearing that the cat got vaccinated. She did mention in one of these streams, again, she's been live several times. I doubt we'll hear the clip. She did mention that she's taking the cat to get vaccinated Wednesday. And again, I feel like at this point, and I'm not saying that the cat being fixed is not important, but right now the vaccinations are more important. If we have to pick between the two, if she's going to make us pick between the two, get the cat vaccinated, please. Okay. No, the cat is not spayed. She claims that the cat is still on a waiting list. She's on several waiting lists, and whichever one opens up first is the one that she's going to take. The problem with that, though, Mystique, is that Foodie returns the car in a couple of days. So Wednesday is what? Let me look at my calendar. When did you all say the car went back? Am I tripping? Okay, no. So Wednesday is the 31st. So she'll still have the car. My bad. I was looking at that wrong. So she'll still have the car when, according to her, the cat goes and gets her vaccinations. What'd Billy say? You learned something new about Foodie and Nodder. What did you learn? I gotta know. I don't believe her words about anything. Bebop, I do agree. Like, without any kind of proof that the cat got vaccinated, who would believe that? And for good reason. For good reason. The car goes back Friday. Thank you for that, Jamie. White Wednesday is a holiday. Is the vet going to be open? Is it a holiday? What is it? Low income beauty. I Uber my cats to the vet. Presently without yeah, but crazy cat lady, that's you. You're a responsible person. You probably have that budgeted to do that, to Uber your animals to the vet, but for somebody like Foodie, I don't think that we're going to see that happening. So you're telling me that we're supposed to, you can't say it, it's vulgar. Kind of be creative, Billy. I want to see what you're talking about. Here's the thing. Once that car is gone, it's not just about the car either. The more time that goes on, like every day Foodie's spending money, whether it be on food, whether it be at the Walmart, however she's spending money daily. That money is it's getting lower and lower and lower, and it's about to be empty, right? So even if the car is gone, will she have money for the spaying? Will she have money to get the cat to the vet to get spayed? Odds are no. I don't know how she's going to do it. It sucks. I want to know more now. It's vulgar, right, Butter Crumpet? A lot of places are open New Year's Eve, but may close early. Oh, New Year's Eve. What did y'all call it? You called it something else. Everything over here is usually open on New Year's Eve. Not just a lot of things are closed on New Year's Day. Is that she something not her while pooping? Ew, I've seen that on Twitter already. Y'all are sick. Perfect timing, Badussy. Gorlick, dabble your cream in my Badussy says she has a perfect yeast factory make bread. Badussy, thank you for the super chat, hun. So the rumor is, I'll go ahead and say it, whatever. We're a bunch of sickos over here anyways, right? Babe, I got a potty. Can you come out here and like take over for a second? I've been drinking water all morning. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, guys. Water and coffee, boy, that'll do the trick. What was I going to say though? Okay. All right. So listen, if you all don't want to be grossed out, because this is really disgusting. I can't believe I'm about to repeat it coming out of my little virgin mouth, but I'm going to do it. Okay. And I believe it. I can't remember who posted it on Twitter, but I absolutely believe that Foodie is this. I think that dishwasher is enough sicko to ask somebody to do this. And I believe that Foodie is also sicko enough to do said deed. So rumor has it, according to the Twitter people, sorry, babe, is any little ears listening? Okay. According to the Twitter people is that Foodie gave dishwasher a blowy while he was taking a dump. I gotta go. Oh, I heard that too. Here, move. I gotta pee so bad. Come on, be back.
She said she'll be back. She said she'll be back, and don't worry, she's gonna wash her hands. I'm sick. Listen, I'm sick, and she just had me run out here. So I'll do the best I can. But I totally believe that Chantel gave dishwasher a blue while he was taking a poop. What do you guys think? Here, we'll do a poll if you believe it or not. Oh my God, I'm so out of breath. Hold on. Oh my God, it's moving too fast. Oh, her mouse goes the wrong way. Okay, that's good. Oh, Big Bertha Jean, thank you so much for the super chat. Our town got hit bad by a storm last night, and now our screen door handle snapped because of how cold it is. Holy crap. Well, I hope you get that figured out soon. I've actually had a screen door handle snap in the dead of winter before. Oh, hate winter. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Oh my God, the chat is going so fast. Hey, Camby, I see you. I'm going to try to go back, but they call it a blumpkin, Pat Melons. Are you serious? There's a word for that? That's a thing that people do. That's not just some weird shit that dishwasher and Chantel did one time. How do we find that out? Did dishwasher tell it? It will be spring soon. Thank you, Jackie. Cancer Warrior, hello. Fauntleroy, hello. Sorry I've not been in chat much this morning. While I don't, she's in the restroom. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I'm on like day 6 of being sick. But like she said earlier, we got a birthday tomorrow. So I am baking a cookies and cream cake. I can't say it too loud because Foxy Roxy, yes, I'm sick. It's everybody I know is sick. It's horrible. Oh, wait, Chantel was the one taking the dump? Gross. Come on. Ew. Did you have a throw up? No, she had to pee. What do I have? Whatever that flu is going around, that respiratory thing. Thank you, Foxy Roxy. Foxy Roxy said my cupcakes are so beautiful. Thank you, Bellarana. I told him that I was
Don't
baking.
be breathing all over my microphone. Get out of here.
Too late now. She's going to come out now talking about don't breathe on my microphone. How is Louie doing? He's doing fantastic. What's he screaming for? Didn't I tell you?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Mercy.
It's a shit show. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, where did we leave off? Thank you, babe. I didn't think about it. Butter Crumpet, I'm right here. I had to stop and talk to 7 kids that caught me before I walked back in here. Vitamin A is good, Billy. We're all sick. Can you believe how sick everybody is? God, it sucks. I'm over it. And I told Sam don't breathe on me because I don't want that crap back. Yeah, Harlow's staying out here. Yeah, because it's a shit show out there, Manning. I had to. She's got to go make breakfast and everything. Okay, so listen. Before we get into the newest streams from Twitch, we're gonna watch Hot Wasabi's happy 2-year anniversary of Scatgate because, of course, we're gonna celebrate as well. Get your damn flu shots. Teddy Pig, I feel like you're shaming us, okay? I don't want to get into the flu shot conversation. Let's not do that. Let's talk about foodie duty, okay? That's all the conversation we should be having this morning. Hello, Tweet T. Good to see you. We do love Hot Wasabi. Hot Wasabi, we appreciate your hard work. Please go sub up the original creator. You should already be subbed at the Hot Wasabi. She is one of the best clip channels out there, okay? It's a good video. I know. 2 years ago, Butter Crumpet. And just imagine, though, she is still chasing this person around. The fact that she is still chasing Scatman around is what really blows the mind. And again, I understand that this is foodie. It's to be expected. You know? Oh, I don't want it like that. There we go. Hello, everybody. Hot Wasabi does rock. She's not just chasing this person around, okay? She wants to go to Syria and relocate from Canada to be with the person responsible for Scatgate. Just really think about that, guys. Let's watch it. Let's go ahead and get a nice reminder, and then we're going to watch her, I think it's her Walmart where she's in the fucking wheelchair again, shopping and spending money she doesn't have. I'm dead. All right, hold on. Here we go.
On me, girl, you are a beauty. Yes, I am Elise. Ride with that booty on me.
Where's your boyfriends? Where's your husbands? This, by the way, is a kale juice.
I'm totally with you. Listen, don't send your kid to school sick, but they are making it. I don't know if you, especially here in the state of Indiana, they are making it so strict now for your kid to miss a day of school. It ain't like it used to be. Like if your kid was sick, it was all like, don't send your kid to school sick. You really can only miss a couple of days of school and they will come after your ass. Like they got for real as far as attendance is concerned. Who is that? Oh, for the love of God.
When I appropriate culture, I do it big. What you've been waiting for all your lives. I don't even think I can do this. Well, it's over. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
As a reminder, okay, Foodie came home to Canada. Foodie came home to Canada to get the medical treatment that she so desperately needed, right? So she came home to renew her visa, to get medical treatment using her Canadian insurance, whatever you want to call it. So all of this was done while Foodie was gone, obviously behind her back, while she was in the emergency room in Canada is when a lot of this shit went down. I'm taking my kids out of school for 3 days for Disney. They threatened to call DCS. Manning, I'm telling you, dude, it's getting crazy. Dude, you cannot miss school anymore. They do not play. I don't know what happened. And like, I understand, like, we don't want kids to miss a bunch of school, but that's a little much. That's wild, dude.
You know what's funny? He wanted me to protect him and not go live and say that it was him. I'm not going to talk about anything about our private relationship, but why the fuck can you, like, you know, you can't talk. Why would I protect you when you've done nothing but, like, fucking kill me? Oh, my God. He fucking cheated on me. He admitted it today. He was talking in a sexual way with Kay Bella. Fucking Kay Bella, you're a trashy whore. I hope you know that. And what you did will come back to you 1,000. You'll never find love. You'll never find a man. Yeah, what the fuck? Thank you so much. Oh, he just messaged me that. Good. You deserve it. You deserve everything. You deserve more than that.
Allah is watching this happen on Foodie's channel. He's sending her messages like, I cannot believe you just exposed me on your YouTube. Like, what did you think was going to happen? Why do you think that she would keep any of that private? You're the one Home Alone legend who went out here and got your ass caught up in all of this shit. Okay. No, not only did you cheat on Foodie Beauty, you did it with somebody from her own community. That shit is wild.
He's mad that I'm outing him. I'm never, ever, fuck men. I'm done. I'm done. I'm never, ever. Kuwait arc is over. I don't even believe in God right now. Why am I wearing a fucking hijab? I don't believe in anything anymore.
Damn, nobody will forget that, right? That was right. I think this might have been the first time that you actually admitted. We all knew, just like we knew that Salah was a degenerate. But this is the first time I feel like that you admitted that you were wearing the hijab for Salah, not because you believed in the religion and that you were a real Muslim, but you were wearing it for Salah, for the relationship, for the souvenir. Hello, Jordy. Good to see you. Merry Poopmas, everybody. I'm fucking dead. This is great. Thank you for the super chat, hun.
He says he didn't cheat. Sorry, babe. It was just, I have to tell you, I hate myself right now. I can't believe it. Please don't tell. It was only this once. Yeah, sure. Fuck you.
So his concern, listen to the way she says that. Going back and watching this all this time later, listen to what she just said. Please don't tell. So you're more concerned, even bringing up if a man gets caught cheating, right? This happens all the time. Men and women get caught cheating. God, I don't know how the hell I got caught up in TikTok cheating, but it's a thing, right? And half of them, I think, or probably the majority are fake. But still, regardless, you don't hear anybody that's been caught cheating saying, please don't tell. It's usually, I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. I love you. Whatever the excuse may be. You don't hear people who get caught cheating saying, please don't tell. Please don't tell. Hello, Liz. Part of the reason schools are getting so worked up on absences is the increase in national coverage of CA cases resulting in losses and schools being held responsible for not following up and reporting. I had no idea about that, Liz. That is absolutely disgusting. That is crazy. Thank you for the super chat and thank you for that information. That is insane. I had the Thai coffee this morning. It sent me straight to the can. Sixers, Jesus Christ, get your life together. Listen to this shit though. Cabela is the MVP.
And he says he didn't cheat. Sorry, babe. It was just, I have to tell you, I hate myself right now. I can't believe it. Please don't tell. It was only this once.
I hate myself. Please don't tell. Why is Salah so concerned with Foodie telling anybody that he was caught cheating on her? If that doesn't tell you, Chantel, right there, that Salah is a no good, dirty, rotten scammer, I don't know what will. Okay? Because the reason he doesn't want you to go to the internet to tell everybody that he got caught cheating is because he's a con artist. He needs people to believe that he's this good guy and that he's, a loving and financially supportive husband. By you telling everybody that he cheated on you with Cabela, it ruins everything. It ruins potential for him to find the next target, the next mark. Yeah, CA equals child abuse. Exactly, Fauntleroy. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Fuck you. Fuck you. See this finger? Shove it up your.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's true too, Closer. He also lives in a Muslim country. So that along with the fact that it potentially could ruin the possibility for more victims, more marks.
Fucking hairy ass.
Especially considering what was inside of those messages. Because you all have to remember, Salah was asking Cabela how much she makes at her job. How much is your salary, bitch? I think was the exact quote.
Ooh. Like, what the fuck? A beezer pays attention to you and you do that? You're disgusting. Don't fucking call me. Don't fucking call me. Don't ever talk to me. Oh my god. So it's over. Like, who the
was it how much your salary usually? Yeah, something like that. Jordy says, shout out to Cabela for putting on her superhero cape and swooping in to cradle the community like the damsel in distress for content that we were. Jordy, very well put. Let me also add, like, Cabela, she didn't just take screenshots of these messages. Like, in real time, she was recording this shit in action. She knew exactly what was happening. It was obviously a troll from the very beginning because she was recording everything in real time. And had she had not have been recording those messages in real time, they would have all disappeared because Salah went back and unsent all of those messages. Like he was deleting the conversations, but it didn't matter because as those messages were coming in, not Salah, but Cabela was recording the whole entire thing. That's fucking wild. Jordy, thank you for the support, hun. Our Foodie Beauty says, I'm sorry your gift didn't arrive. Wednesday, nobody will ship to a P.O. box. I had to go through a third party. They took my money and sent me a cancellation email into the next PM. I had to have it sent to my place, and I'll be sending it off today. Foodie Beauty, I'm so sorry to hear that, hun. And thank you for the support. I hate that for you. That sucks. Hey, babe. Getting yogurts out. I know. He said he was sick again. There is medicine up there on the counter. You just got, you got to go through everything. I know. That's crazy. Did you hear that? They took her money and then canceled it after they took her money to ship what she got. Hundreds of thousands of scamming. There's a lot of scamming going on in the United States, ladies and gentlemen. That is very unfortunate. Here to Judge says, I received my pickle tumbler. I love the slim size. The design was so cute. Even the packaging was very professional and nice. Oh, Here to Judge, thank you for that, girl. I appreciate you, and thank you for the support. That does suck, man. Hello, Elaine. Farrah named it National Cabela Day, as it should be. Put some fucking respect on it, man, because I'm telling you, that is probably the biggest event, if not the biggest event in foodie history. Almost the biggest. I mean, it's up there. It's up there at the number one spot for sure. Elaine, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, hippie piece. Good to see you. I just had a scammer try to get me on TikTok for a puppy. What, Fondue? Holy shit. People are out of control.
Fuck does that? Who, number one, goes to somebody?
No, it's not today, Thimblefox. When was the anniversary? Was it Saturday? I feel like it was either Saturday or Sunday. I would have to go over and check FF Cigarette's page because she streamed about the scat anniversary not once but twice, but won't even fucking give respect where respect is due. She's a no good, dirty, rotten fucking cigarette. You know that? I can't stand a no good, dirty, rotten cigarette.
Who's married and tries to taunt them. His caveat. But I said I would never leave you and I love you. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you can do with your apology. Oh my god.
Yuck. Yuck. Do it again. Do it again, Foodie.
Leave you and I love you. Yeah, fuck you. That's what you can do with your apology. Oh my god. For me, I know I cheated in the past. And trust me, I learned my lesson. I felt like such a fucking piece.
For me, I know I cheated in the past. I've learned my lesson. This right here, she had made up her mind that she was forgiving Salah and she was going to use the excuse that she had cheated on people and people in her past had forgiven her. She knew at this moment that she was going to forget that ever happened. And that's not only did she act like the shit never happened, she refused to acknowledge it whatsoever in her community at all. I know she stinks, hippie piece.
Of shit, like I hope you feel like now. And not just that, I never cheated since. I would never do it. Because you know what? The worst thing is you feel like you don't know the person that you were with for so long. Like how they could consciously do something like that and it wouldn't tear them up inside. You're more worried about your reputation of you and your family. Fuck that! I don't give a shit! Why would I give a shit? I'll get over you. Don't worry about it. Like you ruined our family. You ruined our family.
At this time, the family was Julia and a hamster. That's the family that Foodie is saying that Salah run was the cat and the hamster. Right.
What? Oh, it wasn't any video. It was just, I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even want to know your deviant shit. I hope fucking Allah curses you. I hate men because you know what? Yeah, there's good men, and I hate to generalize and be sexist, but track record shows. I mean, I cheated, I know, but I'm just done. I'm done.
Who put what cat in what thumbnail? 10KD. Please do not tell me that FF Cigarette put BBJ in her thumbnail. Do not tell me that FF Cigarette has BBJ, RIP BBJ, free BBJ, BBJ, deader and dead, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, on the fucking mantle of FF Cigarette's home right now Please do not tell me that she used the thumbnail of the cat. She's out of control. Out of control.
I don't want that stress. Like, that's one thing when you're in a relationship you always have to worry about, is my partner being a fucking loser. Yes, they most often are. I'd rather be alone. But I said to him at the beginning of our relationship, I said, just don't cheat. If you fall out of love or whatever your fucking issue is, be honest and just leave me. No, I would never leave you. I love you. No, you don't. You don't love me. You don't. And that's obvious now for sure. Like, people were right about you. That's the other worst part. Fuck this, man. I'm gonna throw up. Cheated with a beast. Can you fucking imagine? I don't think my life, like, oh no, it could get worse. I can't jinx it because it's on a roll. What kind of trashy, attention-seeking whore are you, K-Bella? You are fucking ugly on top of that. So fuck you. Like, you ruined her.
I can't believe that you're actually sitting here saying this with your whole chest. Foodie, you cannot be for real right now. You're calling anybody ugly is a fucking laughable. Unbelievable. Holy shit. Calvella says, I'm off to work, but I appreciate you all. We appreciate you, girl. And thank you for the support. Have a good day at work, hun. Always blame the woman. Exactly, Fondue. Blame Dee Dee over dishwasher. I think when Foodie was in Kuwait and she was in a chat somewhere, she even said the words, and this was after she was married to Salah, you stole my man. Again, has all that smoke for the women involved and none of that smoke for dishwasher, none of that smoke for Salah. Just blame the women. Disgusting. It's crazy. She sat like the back of the bus in the car saying someone else is ugly. Dude, wild.
Family for her? You're a piece of shit and I fucking hate you and you deserve every bit of this rage up your fucking ass. Oh my god. Just for validation. Oh, Foodie Beat is like, yeah, and my husband fucking fell for it. I'm pawning my, you know what? I'm fucking auctioning my fucking wedding ring. So mad. I'm so mad. I hate you. I literally fucking I hate you. I don't know you. How can I hate you? I don't even fucking know you. You're a lie. You're a cheater. Oh my god. I fucking hate cheaters. I hated myself when I cheated. And I hate you now. I'm done. Never. I can never.
My husband. And look, all that time you wasted. Foodie, if you didn't see this for what it was at the very beginning, and you were given this blessing to have all the receipts and all the evidence of exactly the kind of person that Salah was, it doesn't get any. Let's say that you really honestly did not believe that he was a bad guy and you believe that he really loved you for your good looks and your personality, and then you were handed this file to show you what an actual scumbag he is, and you ran back to him only for 2 years later for all of that to have been for nothing, for you to humiliate yourself on your YouTube platform, for you to go off to the Middle East and sit there and lose everything, lose your family, lose your friends, lose your Kia, lose your cats. And you had the opportunity to just say, you know what? Now I have the proof that you are a no good, dirty, rotten motherfucker and that you were just using me. I'm not coming back to the Middle East. You might have been able to turn shit around. And now look at the situation that you've gunted yourself into. Nobody can feel sorry for you. You had all the proof a person can need and some. And some. Hey, Tori.
Be with a cheater. That's the end for me. Like, everyone has their straw. Some people can forgive cheating, and by the grace of God,
like, some women go out here and they live their life with their husband and for years upon years upon years, and they really are just out of fucking nowhere. All of a sudden, a mistress pops up, and they would have done anything to known 10 years earlier, 3 years earlier, 2 years earlier that their husband that they were with was a no good, dirty, rotten motherfucker. So they wouldn't have wasted all of that time with that person. And you were given that gift. There are women out there who don't find out for years that their husband is a no good, dirty, rotten, cheating son of a bitch. And they waste all of that time and they wish they could have had a gift that you were given, that Cabela gave you. And you just said, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to run right back to it. And look at the end result. And to this day, To this day, after everything, you're still trying to chase this same man because you don't value your time. You don't value your life, and you have no sense of self-worth. You don't think that your value is nothing. And you know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
BB forgave me when I cheated on him, but it was never the same. It was never the same, and I still have guilt.
What about when you cheated on Peter? Like, you want to sit here and cry about BB. What about what you did to Peter? You were engaged to Peter. You were not only were you engaged to Peter, you were living with Peter. You all were dependent on each other financially. Like, you had something together. And you got on Plenty of Fish or whatever the fuck the app was back in the day, and you met BB, and out the door you went. But you're sitting here talking about how you cheated on BB. What about what you did to Peter? You never talk about that.
About that. But you know what the fuck?
Peter is and will always be her fucking doormat. And he will continue to allow that. So you can't even feel bad about the situation when it comes to Peter. He allows it.
The thing is I loved him. I was so in love with him, and I died when he threatened to break up with me when I cheated on him. And I hope you're going through that now. I can't deal with relationships. I don't know why I get into them back to back like that after I haven't even healed from the previous one. Like, I can't.
Desperation, Foodie. Your self-value depends on whatever man that you're with at the moment. That's why you will not let go of Salah, because you've even said yourself that you've never dated anybody that looks like Salah. And that's so wild to say out loud, you know, it's for other people to hear, because you're not talking about like what a good man Salah is and what a provider he is or what a protector he is or just a good person in general. You're talking about the way that he looks, and that's why you will not let him go. She values looks.
Deal with these emotions, like, and being let down, and I'm just not. I can't.
I always called Peter. I just think I don't know. It's just funny. It's what we call him over here.
Mentally deal with that. Thanks, guys. I know this is the internet, and I know people are going to be eating it up. You know what? I don't care. I don't want. You know what? I don't want to talk to like people in real. I talk to my mom. I'm just like, babe, I hate myself. I have something to tell you. And I was like, what? It can't be cheating. It's just going to be like, you know how sometimes you joke with your partner, like, I have something serious to tell you. You're going to hate me. And then you say, I love you. No, it was something bad. I'm respectful of our privacy until you fuck me over and ruin my life.
The only reason he told you is because he didn't have a choice. All of that shit was being leaked on the internet as he was telling you what the fuck he did. So it's not like he was like, oh my God, I've hurt this woman. I've done these horrible things. I can't live with myself. I need to tell her the truth. I can only go on with my life if I tell this woman. No, it's because he was, as he was telling you what he had did, was being exposed on the internet for all of it. And that's the only reason he came clean. He would have continued this. He would have met Kybella if she would have allowed it. Yeah, he would have met Kybella if Kybella would have been like, sure, let's meet up. I'll come to Kuwait. I'll give you some of my social media influencer money. Say less. He would have been, okay, come on over here. The only reason why he admitted what he did and I love you, this and that, is because he was being exposed for it. And again, she just guns right off to that situation and continues to waste something you can't get back. We're not talking about money. We're not talking about belongings. We're talking about time. All that time you spent chasing Salah while you were in somewhat decent health, you'll never get back. Now look at you. Now that you've given Salah your last few physical good years, you're cooked. You're cooked because then you went to the Middle East and you laid the fuck down. And now you can't get back up. You're using a fucking scooter to go around Walmart because you actually physically can't walk. This time you're not faking. This time you're not capping. Like, you actually need a scooter in order to get around the Walmart. You gave him the last of your time when you were physically able to do anything. That's crazy. Hey, Maui, I didn't tune in for the last week. What the fuck did I miss? Girl, you know how time is in girl world. Hell, I don't even know what I think about it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You know, replay gang. It's there for a reason, girl. So you got to get caught up. And thank you for being a member for 10 months. She tried to excuse Salah's cheating as just text. Why did he ask Cabela if she wanted kids? Asked Cabela if she wanted kids. Asked Cabela about how much money she made. He was willing to bring Cabela to Kuwait just like he did you. He wants to collect all kinds of Western women, have them here, have them there, have their paycheck going into his bank account. That's the kind of scammer he is. He wants dumb Western women that are willing to give over their fucking paychecks. That's what Salah is looking for. And he got exactly that with you.
You can go fuck yourself.
A dumb Western woman that he was able to bring over to Kuwait, store her ass away somewhere, and deposit their paycheck into his bank account. That's you, Dodo. That's you. And he would have 1 million of you if he could. You think he fucking likes you? You think he cares about you? He despises people like you. He spits on people like you. All he wants to do is use you. All he wants is what you're able to provide for him. That's fucking it.
That's on you. Anyway, I'm not talking about our private life. I'm just saying what happened this part.
You are a white Canadian Christian woman, Foodie. Listen to me when I'm telling you this, okay? You hearing me? I don't care how many shahadas or whatever it is that you take. You are a white Christian Canadian fucking woman, and he despises your ass. All he wants is your fucking money and what you're able to do and provide for him. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Probably not. Probably not willing to actually fucking let that register with you. He gave that away in those text messages with Cabela. He hates people like you. A white Christian Canadian woman. Spit, spit.
Yes, I am, because you deserve this. Next thing, he'll be on hater channels, telling them all about our life. Watch. You're not like anyone else. I have freedom of speech now in Canada. Yeah, I can say the F word all I want. Oh.
She's really got herself convinced that Salah would actually marry he wants you to financially take care of the woman that he really loves. The woman who looks like him. He doesn't want you. You're a white Christian Canadian woman. He wants your money. He wants what you will give to you, to him and his family. That's it. That's it. And he will do anything to get that. He's already proved it. Humiliate himself, humiliate his family. It doesn't matter as long as you're willing to keep the money coming in, Chantel. And as soon as that is over, you're fucking out of there. You're out of there. Who's the next dumb fuck to step up and take Chantel's place? Dee Dee, you're up, big girl.
If he was caught cheating online, he's probably caught cheating. I don't know. But that's the thing. Like, you can't be with someone after that. Like, it can't be the same. How the fuck I don't even know him. That's not the person I married. Or maybe it was and he just hit it. Like, I can't deal with this shit. I just want to be alone and be in peace and live out the rest of my miserable life alone and bitter. I don't give a shit anymore about anything about that stuff. Anyway, it's over. You're better off without him. He said disgusting and depraved things. He doesn't respect women. What do you mean? You guys saw the conversation? No, I didn't let him poop and pee on me. What the fuck?
I don't know, Foodie. Hearing the rumor that's been circulating around the Twitter, I'm going to believe that it's a very big possibility that you were willing to live out some of Salah's fantasies. I do believe that it's a very big possibility that he wasn't giving you the cupcake recipe, but yet he was giving you the, I don't know, the fucking cupcake fucking turd. I don't know. Never mind.
I haven't seen the combos. I don't want to look at them. Why would I want to look at that? He asked her to fly to Kuwait before you got back. Are you fucking serious? Oh, nice. Yeah, whatever. You disgust me. You're a disgusting human. You're not a Muslim. You're a fucking fake ass fuck. Oh well, wasn't meant to be, I guess. He did say that?
You know, like how stupid you look, Foodie. I want to know if you really actually know how dumb you look. Sitting there claiming that you're Muslim, calling Salah a fake Muslim as you wear your costume, and shout out at 5 fucking words that you know. It's a humiliating. How your family is just not fucking buried their head in the fucking sand at this point is beyond me.
That's disgusting. You're a fucking idiot. Oh my god, you're an idiot.
If this was my kid, if this was my daughter, I'm gonna tell you, and I don't care who gets it. No, the fucking ain't. If my daughter was LARPing as a Muslim woman because she's so fucking desperate to have a man, to have a relation, no, it's okay. I don't know. I guess no. Absolutely not.
It's so over. Well, I learned my lesson last time with
Number one, that would never happen. But if by chance it did, well, then I guess you can give up a child for adoption at 40 years old, because that's exactly what the fuck I would do. I would be wondering where the fuck I went wrong, Shmee. Where the fuck did you get wrong that your fucking daughter is over here LARPing as a Muslim in order to get some fucking, or claim some cock? Because she sure as fuck ain't getting the cock. She just wants to claim that she's getting it. That's a goddamn embarrassment to you and your whole entire fucking family. You weirdos. All of you are weird. Clout Goblin, hey girl, they were baking brownies. Exactly. Very well put. And thank you so much for the super chat.
Nattered. Don't cry over a piece of shit for too long. Let's bees. You insult me in front of people. Yeah, I am insulting you in front of people. You don't think you deserve that after what you did? Like, this is the thing. People get outed for their disgusting behavior and then they fucking cry about it. Like, what? I don't want any more husbands ever. You don't even care that I'm hurt. You just care about your fucking reputation. One that you ruined. You ruined, just like Nattered, blaming me for ruining. He wasn't completely honest with you. He talked to her for a long time and invited her to stay. Really? You fucking piece of shit. You're not a man. You're a mesquite. You're a boy. You know why? Because boys treat women that way. Not men. If there's any fucking men in this world, you don't give a shit about me. You fucking liar. I hate you so bad. Go with her. See how long your fucking life lasts. She can't even afford a fucking membership sometimes. And
That's so funny. This is the second time that Foodie, well, I feel like maybe I'm missing a time, but that Foodie and Salah have been to this point to where they're having this, because Salah doesn't let this happen, okay? He tries to keep all this shit off the internet. He does a pretty good fucking job. I will give him that. For everything that's happened between Chantel and Salah, and the fact that she found those pictures in his phone, the fact that she came back from Syria and told us that she went through Salah's phone and found pictures of him and another woman out at a restaurant using her fucking debit card. You're not going to tell me they used Chantel's debit card. They did. They did. Okay. Regardless, she found pictures in Salah's phone of him out with another woman with his arm like this, posing and smiling, and she didn't come to the internet immediately and tell us everything. I will give you credit where credit is due, Salah. You did a great job with all the cover up or whatever. But anytime that Foodie has had this big blow up with Salah, it always comes down to Foodie telling that she is the financial caretaker of this entire relationship.
You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money. Okay, good luck.
That was recently. That was something that she said in Syria. Hey, Gorlick. Not sure if this has been discussed, but she doesn't get paid for Twitch replays, only live streams. Not sure why she doesn't just upload the streams to YouTube. Stupid, lazy. That really answers it. Stupid and lazy. So every time they get into a serious argument, their theory or their whole fucking charade of Salah being the one that financially takes care of them is out the fucking window, because that's the first thing that she brought up here was Cabela's broke. How basically are you going to survive? Because you're not going to have my money and Cabela doesn't have money. But if Salah was the financial person who took care of the rent and the bills and Foodie was paying her debt, why would she be bringing that up? And that's why I tell you all that is bullshit. There's a lot of people that believe in the community that Salah was the one paying for their living in Kuwait and Foodie was paying off the debt so he can come to Canada. If that's the case, she wouldn't be making comments like this. He wasn't paying for shit. Salah didn't have a job. Salah's family is not giving Salah money for them to live off of. They were living off of Foodie's YouTube money. There's not enough money for them to live off Foodie's YouTube, for him to put away for his own paycheck, and then for her to pay off their debt. She never was paying money on her debt. That's been one big fucking lie that she's been pushing the entire time they've been together. They've been using her YouTube money, her YouTube coin to survive. He's been socking away her YouTube money. There's not been any debt paid down. That receipt that she showed that one time might have been a garnishment. It might have been something where they were garnishing her check. But let me tell you something. If that's the case, they only got that one payment, and then she figured out a way to get out of that. I don't know what she would have did, but trust and believe, they only got that one payment one time, even if that receipt was legit. Hey, Gorlick, devil, you're creaming my Badussi. Gorlick, your biggest fan is in here. But Dissy would like to say hello. But Dissy, thank you so much for the support, hun. Salah got people thinking he's the next Prince, whatever that is with the perfume thing. Yeah, exactly.
He's a piece of trash. Sorry. Fuck this shit. I'm going to Cuba. Fucking fuck you. And I'm farting on camera again. I don't give a shit what you say. He came clean because he was exposed.
And isn't that weird? Every time they get into arguments and every time they're like broke up, she goes back to farting on camera, because that happened this last time too. When all of the exactly, Soup, with all of the shit that she's been doing, and she's back to farting on camera. Like as soon as all that shit went down in Syria, she was shitting her pants again. Like she had stopped doing that until they were like on bad terms. It's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Screenshots, pics, and voice messages. He wanted to pee and poo.
Like Salah, obviously, she's the kind of woman, and that's what she does. She's totally okay with it. So if you don't want to be with somebody who shits themselves like that, then why are you with somebody who shits themselves like that? I don't get it. It's so weird. Oh, that's right. You're a broke bum bitch.
On women? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't know him. Like, I don't. Oh my god. You just start thinking about everything you did with this person and they're living a whole other kind of. Ugh. You know, in the movies, like the husband and wife is like, they have this like picture perfect relationship. And then like the husband has some weird, or the wife has some weird fucking dark, disgusting fetish. Might be just who he is, and I can't fulfill that. I'm so not into that shit anymore. I'm 39, I'm fucking diabetic, and I'm not into fucking weird fetishes anymore.
I'm diabetic.
That's disgusting. Well,
I'm diabetic. Dude, that has to be like the quote of the fucking century. Say it again, Shan. I'm just not into that weird fetish. I'm a diabetic.
Weird fucking dark, disgusting fetish. Might be just who he is, and I can't fulfill that. I'm so not into that shit anymore. I'm 39, I'm fucking diabetic, and I'm not into fucking weird fetishes anymore. That's disgusting. Well, there you go, K-Bella. That's what you deserve, to be his fucking toilet. That's so flat.
Well, you know what, though, Foodie? It's very telling that you didn't have any idea that Salah was into the shit fantasy, and he was willing to share said fantasy, fetish, whatever you want to fucking call it, with Cabela. So he wasn't too ashamed of it, right? He wasn't too ashamed of it if he was willing to share it with somebody like Cabela, but he wouldn't share that with you. So why is that? Can you not figure this out? Can you not put the pieces of the puzzle together? Because he wasn't sexually turned on by you. He wasn't into you sexually. He obviously was into Cabela sexually, so he was willing to share his fetishes that he was into. It wasn't that he was ashamed of it, obviously, because if he was ashamed of it, he wouldn't be going to Cabela with that information. People who have fetishes like that, I don't think that they're going to just go right out there and get. He obviously wasn't ashamed of it, is my point. He just wasn't into you that way. He wasn't into you sexually the way he was Cabela. And that answers your question. Scrim says, I'm diabetic and I don't shit my pants. She's gross. Oh, Scrim, thank you for the super chat, hun. What did he say? Hold on a second. I'm missing something in the chat. I'm not into it anymore. When was she into it before? Exactly. Well, it seems like we can answer that. It seems like Salah is not the only one with a scat fetish. I would say if a man wants you to give a you-know-what while he's you-know-whatting, then that more than likely means that they also have shared the same thing in common. Dishwasher, it sounds like, was also into some scat play. And it seems as if Foodie actually entertained that. So when she says, I'm not into that kind of stuff anymore, it's because she was fulfilling said desires of Dishwasher. Let's not forget her hijab was working overtime, holding back her long and lavish hair, for real.
You have a fetish by degrading women then. That's that's disgusting.
Dishwasher did turn her out. I can definitely agree with you there, Fondue.
Hate that shit. Go to hell. I'm not moving on. So all this time, you fucking were talking to this person and invited them there. Where, like, what? You're an idiot. I don't get it. This is how manipulative they are. Like, I feel crazy. Like, what? Like, when? Oh, my God. There's always time. You're such a liar. You deserve everything. I hope you.
And I'm telling you, we've said the same thing for years now, right? She knew already that she was going to go back to him but she knew what she was about to get. What was Foodie about to get out of this situation that kind of made her okay with what had happened? So much so that she was willing to make excuses for Salah. She was about to be love bombed by Salah. And that is very important to her. And it's actually very telling of their relationship because it tells, okay, just like when Foodie came home from Syria, she said that she expected him to beg her back, which is very telling about their relationship because she doesn't understand that she is exposing their relationship of not having any kind of anything unless she's doing something dramatic like threatening to go back to Canada. So there's no love, there's no interaction whatsoever in their marriage, in their relationship, unless she's doing something dramatic like going back to Canada, or unless she's caught him doing something like cheating on her, like talking to Cabela and all of this shit. And like he paid for that for a while. He paid for that for a while and she enjoyed every single minute of it. I promise. Yulia says, as a diabetic, we don't claim her. I don't blame you guys. Thank you for the super chat, hun. He cheats. She finds out. He love bombs her. She stays. Yes. And that is, but she looks forward to that. You know what I'm saying? Without her going through his phone and finding messages to other women, without her going through his phone and finding pictures of him and other women, without her finding out just anything where he has to apologize to her, she doesn't get any kind of affection from Salah. There's nothing in this relationship. It's a great big nothing burger for the people. I mean, the majority of the community we've all agreed that there's nothing more than likely going on in the relationship. And that basically just proves it because the only time she gets any kind of attention from Salah is when something bad happens and he has to beg for forgiveness because he wants the money to keep coming in. Big Bertha says it's transactional manipulation on both sides. Agreed. Absolutely. But I mean, to be fair about the situation, Foodie is well aware that she's financially and she's targeting a certain type of man, right? The man has to be a broke bum bitch that doesn't have anything, right? She targets poor, desperate men. And then she flaunts her social media, I would say YouTube money, but where we are present day, you can't say that, right? So you have to say social media money in order to get these men to stick around. Now, if Foodie didn't have the social media money to flaunt, and basically we're at the point where she really doesn't have that anymore, we're almost there. In her mind, she cannot secure the kind of quote unquote relationship that she wants. She's not going to settle for somebody who is on her level, right? There's somebody out there for everybody. We've had this conversation. There is somebody, believe it or not, out there for Foodie fucking beauty, but she is not interested in that person. It is a certain type of person that she is looking for, okay? A handsomest man, as she likes to put it. That's right, Sam. Just like Amber, too. Yes. I think it flatters Foodie that someone wanted to cheat with her man. It makes her feel like it's a flex and that she has him. Oh, I can agree with that too, Cancer Warrior, that she has a man that other women desire. And I think she felt like that with Dishwasher, but she ran into a problem to where even though she had a shit ton of social media money to give to Dishwasher, he wasn't willing to be bought. He still said, fuck this, not worth it. And I hate to say it, but he had some kind of dignity that Salah does not have. And that's not to give him any kind of props or anything. Holy shit, Lord Baroque. Bertha, thank you for the support. Thank you so much for gifting 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Liz, Damn You Kids, Hey Girl, Edith, Haley, Merlins, Sarah Kate, Morning Dove, Cindy J37, Millie, Julie, The Hive, Pax. I know I've missed people or they haven't come in. Welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor. Hold on. You got to see the pickle. You got to get the full effect, Lord Baroque.
Don't underestimate the impact of your consistent efforts.
That's a good one. Lord Baroque, thank you so much, hon. Exactly, MC. She's looking basically for a whore. That's very well put. Very well put. Man, this is so crazy going back and listening to this 2 years later. And even though we did this last year too. Everybody, I feel like most reactors, they go back over it on the anniversary. But I feel like each time we approach it somewhat differently than we did the beginning, like we break it down even more because more gets exposed. I mean, all this shit that happened in Syria and how it actually mirrors what we're seeing 2 years ago. Like, so you wasted all that time, Foodie, when you could have just stopped it right then and there and walked away from that whole situation just for it to end exactly how it did. Just for it to end exactly how it did. And you're still trying to go back. Like, how desperate can one fucking, honestly, and I asked that and I'm being serious, like, how desperate can one bitch be? I guess she's willing to show us. Isn't that right, though? Hello, bonus sandwich. It's my 29th birthday, girl. Can I get a pickle reading, please? Absolutely. Pickle, what do you say for our girl bonus sandwich? It's her birthday. Let's see.
Just like a delicious pickle, you add flavor to the world.
That's a great message for your birthday. You add flavor to the world. And congratulations on making it, hun. And happy birthday to you. Hell yeah. Yes, Liz. I agree with that. Where's it at? But you know what, though? You know what I can say to that, though? Where I do agree that Amber Lynn seems to have choices. It's so crazy to say that because, my God, right? Who's trying to get up underneath that fucking snatch is beyond me. But Amber Lynn has found herself in a similar situation to Chantel because of the Tommy thing, to where she's willing to, like, go to the very, like, there's, what is her bottom? Like, how low is she willing to go to also hold on to her handsomest husband? Because Tommy is basically the same as Salah. Like, Amber values Tommy the same way that Chantel values Salah. Neither of these women have had partners who look the way that their current partner, if you want, I know obviously they're not in relationships, or at least they don't claim to, look the way that Tommy looks and the way that Salah looks. Like, these two are shocked that they are willing to entertain them, and they're willing to do whatever and go to the very bottom of the fucking barrel in order to hold on to these fucking losers. Tommy, loser, degenerate, fat feeder, death feeder, whatever you want to say. Like, does it really get much worse than that? And she's not willing to let Tommy go. She's entertaining Tommy behind the scenes. And it's the same with Chantel. So they actually mirror each other so much, especially present relationship. Amber also probably makes 5 times what Chantel does. If Chantel had the same pay, she could level up her relationship purchase. Yeah, but Gorlick, to be fair, it's the same, but it's different. Tommy's not seeking financial gain from Amber. At least I don't think so, unless I've missed something. She's seeking out what she got with her old relationship, whatever that lady was with the picture of Tommy Lane. She wants to relive that again, and she thinks Amber is the perfect person for that to happen with. So it's a little bit different. Tommy turned Amber every way but loose, and she's still stuck around. Exactly. Oh my God. Fuck. Hold on.
What kind of trashy, attention-seeking whore are you, K-Bella? You are fucking ugly. Same for me. I really don't care. I feel the same if you tell me 1,000 right now, because I don't know him. So
I was watching your edit, girl. We love your edits. Good to see you, hun. The nervous Chantel calling any other woman names as she lays on her sofa, letting this new kitten sniff her under there. Chantel's a sick, dirty fuck. I agree. And I think that situation with Dishwasher that we're just now hearing about really proves just exactly how much of a sicko that Foodie is. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe that's a thing. I really don't like, I'm not one to really kink shame people, but that's kind of fucking gross. That's kind of disgusting, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. What is Earth? Hello. I'd like to welcome my husband as an outed support group member. Hello, husband. We appreciate the husbands that support their women through all of their shit show shenanigans. Okay. Hashtag true love. He hates scam tell, but can't turn away. That's where we are too. We're all here together. Just own it and take it for what it is. It's a ride. What is our thank you for being a member for 4 months, hon? Hello, Zebra Corn. Late fee, 4 a.m. nights hit different at 54. Girl, I hear you. Yeah, I can't listen. I make it up past 11 and I feel like I've been out drinking, bar hopping all night. Okay. I stay up to 11:30 and I swear to God, I wake up with a hangover. This shit is crazy. I feel you, Zebra Corn. And thank you for the support, hun. Font says, come on, husbands, get in on this bitch drama like you know you want to. Gorlick says she also has to watch this knowing she had the Kia and he had, what is it called? The Tigo at this point. Now neither of them have the Tigo and she barely renting cars, lost it all quick. No, he has a car though. He bought, dude, here's what's crazy about that, Gorlick, okay? She is struggling. She used her last paycheck for God knows how long to get herself a rental car. Salah is in Syria. Like, yeah, he's in Syria. That's pretty fucking serious, right? He's living in his family home. He doesn't have to stress about rent. He's got his money saved up from Chantel. He's got government electric. He's got money for food. He's got money for water. And he has a car that he purchased with the help of Chantel running the scam for that little girl. That money, a big portion of that money went to help Salah buy the car with cash. Meanwhile, she's in Canada. This is the last time she's going to rent a car for God knows how long. She doesn't have a car. She's not going to be able to pay her rent. She's not going to be able to afford electric. She's not going to be able to afford food. And he's over in Syria. He's going to be living his best life with your solar panels. That is fucking karma. You went along with this. He loves me. It's true love. And you set dude up and you've got fucking nothing now. All we're going to do is watch you lose everything. Watch you lose your apartment. Watch you lose the ability to keep the fucking lights on. Whatever comes first, I don't know. She is not going to be able to financially make it going forward. Unless a fucking miracle happens and the YouTube manager reaches out. How the fuck did you even go away? I don't even remember plugging that thing back in, but anyways, here we are. Loose cannon, I don't think that's the case. If the grandpa, I'm going to continue to tell you guys this. If her family, her grandpa was willing to financially help Foodie out, we're not going to see Foodie pop up with these things on the back of payday. She absolutely took her last paycheck money and rented that car. For me, it's not, I'm not even debating it. I'm not even debating what money was used for the rental car. And this will be listen, this will be the last rental car that you're going to see her with for a long time. So again, if her family is just willing to give her money and help her out, we're going to see that in the future. If she pops up with the rental car, I'll be like, okay, I was wrong. Let me eat some of that fucking crow. If she's not going to, I can promise you that. I don't know, Panda Pondu. That motherfucker's always interrupting me. I got to turn this freaking heater off. It's hot as a motherfucker in here now. Hold on.
I don't know him. I never saw this side of him ever. Like, I don't know what the fuck. Holy shit, Salah, where's your brain? Up his fucking hairy ass. And to do it with someone on the internet? Like, are you fucking retarded? I even said to him at one point,
he's looking for a certain type. He has to do this on the internet, okay? He's not looking to do it to women who live in Kuwait. He needs desperate white women who are just a fucking easy target that are willing to believe that he really likes them and that he's really attracted to him to hand over their money. That's what he's looking for. Where else is he going to go? He's using not just you, but he's using your community just like Dishwasher fucking did. You opened up the floodgates, not just for yourself to be scammed, but your community. And Cabela was a troll. Cabela was a troll, but how many women do you think, how many Tracys and turd drops are in your chat that would actually go along with this bullshit? A lot. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot of DDs out there, believe it or not. Well, yeah. Yes, of course, Lori. He hates Western women. That's why he's doing what he's doing to Chantel, and she's just too fucking stupid to see it. Like, enough is enough, Chantel. I'm not going to play this game with you. The truth of the matter is that he hates you and he hates people like you. And there's a reason why he targets people that look like you, dum-dum. Fauntleroy says, Yaba should ask for the temperature in Kuwait sometimes. For old time's sake, give poor, you know what, something to do. I'm not speaking to that thing. I'm so mad at, dude, it was so creepy. The other day I was talking to my boys in the kitchen. We were having a conversation. I don't even know about what, but it was nothing to where it should have triggered that device. And this bitch completely inserted herself into the conversation. It was the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. I'm seriously thinking about getting rid of all those motherfuckers. And it's so sassy and it has so much shit to say back when you tell it to piss off. It's weird. We are beyond the point of this just being a smart device and answering temperature questions and little things. It's invasive is the best way to describe these devices in my home. I'm going to get rid of all of them. I swear to God. Thank you for being a member, hun. I just want to be, said it's my 25th birthday. I love you, Yaba. Sam in chat. We love you, girl. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday. Hell yeah. Exactly, Kyle. He hates Christians, Westerners, and women in general. He even let her walk on his mom's grave, but I think she agrees with him. Yeah, that's true. You're not wrong, hun. Streetcar, God. I mean, listen, I love the technology and the things that come along with the smart devices, but this is getting weird. I woke up at like 4:30 a.m. because mine was playing Latino hip-hop-y music. Something from the TV asked it to play it, and it did. I'm dead. I'm not speaking to that thing. Don't ask.
Like, well, I don't have to worry about you cheating on me with anyone, like talking to any girls, because you wouldn't be that dumb. Chantel used the R word. Whatever. Who cares? Get over it. They think they're hurting me, but in the long run, I always move on. And they're the ones left in the mess. Look at messy poo. How far did your clout get you? Anyway, whatever. I'm done. I'll get over it. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. You're just another big gulp. I'm not gonna ruin my fucking life. I don't know. I have to stay here. He said he loved her. Oh, nice. You're such a piece of shit. You know what? Learn from this. When people tell you, are very insistent right from the get-go, they're not cheaters, because Natchard was like that too. I'm not cheater me. I'm not cheater me. Yeah, you are cheater you fucking Nosferatu. And don't ever talk about me again either, because I can...
They do that to clarify, Chantel. They do that because you insist on them saying that. You're not going to convince me that Dishwasher came out here and says, I'm not a cheater. No, you insisted that he convince you that he's not a cheater, and you did the same thing with Salah. Stop playing.
Rake you through the fucking coals. Trust me, you are a piece of shit and you know it. And now you are too.
And so are you. So are you, you weirdo.
I'll add you to my piece of shit man list. You know who wasn't a piece of shit? BB. Never cheated on me. He was so loyal. Yeah, now it is all over. He's messaging me. I told you not to talk to me. I don't want to talk to you ever again. I can't forgive this ever. Pete's never. He's like literally the only person I know with values and that he sticks to. And I hung out with him and I would have to keep my friendship with him secret. Oh yeah, I was talking to Pete this.
And you're still doing it present day. That's what happened. Who put the cat tower together, Chantel? Be honest. Why weren't you live Sunday? Oh, because it's your new schedule and you're going to go live Monday through Saturday and Sunday is going to... No, bitch. You were with Peter. He put that cat tower together. He came over and he put that chair together. You didn't have him on your channel because you're hiding your friendship, your relationship with Pete, because you still are holding out hope for your relationship with a man who's fucking using you for money. It's disgusting.
Whole time, and I hung out with him yesterday, so fuck you. And I saw him when I got here. I'm not gonna get rid of my friend for you, but I didn't do anything sexual, so now you're free. I know, Mike, I want my cat. Does anyone want to pay for her to come here? It's like $5,000 because now I have to get my...
Why would somebody pay for a cat to come live with you in Canada when you can't even take care of yourself?
My own place. We won't be helping each other financially anymore, so I'm on my own. Yeah, if Pete and I split, that's a...
Yeah, Pete is like your brother. He's supposed to help you, Chantel.
Saying like one
brother who you've been pregnant by not once but twice, according to you.
bedroom is like $1,400, but you can get like a 2-bedroom for $1,400. That would be $700 each. But we enable each other's bad habits. But he's
Look at her right here. Like, as soon as she needs somebody, as soon as her Funkle brain starts to process that, oh my God, my scammer of a souvenir has been exposed for talking to other women, she's already roping Peter into this equation. A 2-bedroom apartment, $1,400, $700 each. She was already pulling him into this equation. And Peter is just such a fucking doormat. He's going to continue to let Chantel trample all over him until the bitter end. Until the bitter end. Liz says her mentioning BB and Pete's was an attempt to hurt Salah, since talking about other men would damage his fragile ego. Plus, she's a cheater too. Exactly. If she could use another man to make Salah jealous, she would. She would. Same thing with Dishwasher. Like, Salah only exists because she was looking for a man to make Dishwasher jealous, and that backfired on her so bad because he didn't fucking care. He had already moved on. He's like, what the fuck? I don't fucking care who you're with. What are you talking about? I don't care if you're with 1,000,000 men. It doesn't matter to me. So she was looking for somebody to make Dishwasher jealous, and she did that for like 2 years into the marriage with Salah, and he just never fucking cared. And that damaged her ego, and she'll never recover from it. Kiki is finally free. Liz, thank you for the super chat, hun. Hello, very good. The way things are going, that apartment might be the last shelter we see her in a long time, too. Skid Row bees. Love that for you, Chantel. Very good. Thank you for the super chat. I do wonder, because obviously Peter doesn't have his own place where he could allow Foodie in to freeload with him. I don't see her family allowing Foodie to. There is going to come a point, and I know a lot of people said Canadian laws, squatting, and all that, which you guys might be right, but I think there's going to be a point to where she's going to have to figure out where the fuck she's going to go. This whole situation being demonetized and refusing to get an actual job, she's so fucked. She's so fucked. She just assumed Pete's would do all of this. Yeah.
the only person I trust with my fucking life. And I was like a shitty friend to him because I had to keep him secret. And even that he understood. He's like that. Well, he's always that's his reaction. Everything. I mean, you don't want to disrespect your husband. I get it. Piggy uploaded all the messages. No. Oh my God, I don't want to see that.
I'm sorry, but I just don't think that her family would allow that. I don't think her mom would even allow Foodie. I think it's her mom. It's her mom's dad, right? I can't even see Smee allowing Foodie to go be responsible for her elderly dad. If her dad is, sick or needs, I'm sure he probably has a caretaker. They've already financially taken care of that. They know that Foodie is the one who was also in need of a caretaker. She cannot take care of anybody. Maybe 4 or 5 years ago, but present day, I don't even think her family would do that. No way. Could you imagine?
I was going to auction this off. Someone painted this. No, I don't even have them anymore. I gave my cats away for you to move. Someone painted it. Sam looks more real than BBJ. He says Major. Yeah, he's a really good person. I know he's a little bit odd. I am too. Yeah, I'm getting a divorce. He complained that all of his money went to pay for your ticket. What? I feel like I don't know you. He's obviously been cheating. Hope this doesn't happen out of the blue. Anyways, I don't want to talk about him because he was good to me. I mean, obviously not in secret, but well, yeah.
He's already putting a stop to people saying anything negative about Salah. Like, dude, we were watching this when it all happened in real time go down, and we all knew. As she was crying and I gave my cats away for you and all that bullshit, we were like, dude, right now you're already walking this shit back. You're going back to him. It's obvious. I don't want to say anything bad about him. He was good to me. Like, the bar is in hell, Foodie. The bar is in hell.
And I don't want to talk about our relationship, but I'm definitely outing. I mean, how are you going to say, oh, you're outing me? What the fuck? Like, somebody did a video with all the screenshots.
She knew that he would beg her back, and she knew that she would go back. Exactly, Hectic Llama.
Want me to lie? I'm not lying. No, that was always a problem with an actor too. He always wanted me to lie to cover his ass, and I fucking hated anytime I had to do it. But when it came to abuse,
For the same reason, too, I want to point out, Dishwasher wanted to hide who he was for the same reason that a big reason, anyways, that Salah wants to hide what he's about. Because if people find out what they really are and what they're about, that gets rid of some of their possibilities. And she just refuses to see that.
no, I'm not lying about that. Oh, God. The only reason he came clean is because he's exposed. No, you don't love me. You'd never loved me if you do that. Like, what? Unless you're one of those deviants who can't control these weird fantasy urges.
Listen to this. Unless.
The only reason he came clean is because he's exposed. No, you don't love me. You'd never loved me if you do that. Like, what? Unless you're one of those deviants who can't control these weird fantasy urges. I don't care.
Unless you're one of these deviants who can't control these fantasy urges. So she had already created an excuse for him at this moment. He can't help himself. Sansa says Salah was not worth all of this tap dancing. No, absolutely. Well, of course. But for Foodie, though, considering her options and what she's willing to accept in her life, it was. And that's pretty sad.
No vanilla sex male laughs like that, girl. I'm not.
This is what she thinks she is worth. That's the thing about it. She wants to talk about the things that people say about her on the internet. Am I muted? No. Bunny, piss off. She wants to say things about like what reactors say about her and just people on the internet in general. She doesn't realize how bad what she thinks about herself. And she puts it all out on the internet. Like, you even accepting this behavior and already making excuses for it, Chantel, speaks volumes of how you feel about you. He barely had to work. She's a booger. What did I miss? What did Gorlick say? To think that BBJ was already gone in an urn when all of this went down, it makes me sick. You know what? Our Foodie Beauty, you're so right. Sure was. Hello, Billy. I will gladly pay for the body cam footage of her being forcibly removed from the apartment after the eviction. Just saying. Me too, but I don't think that's a thing in Canada. I mean, not that I would know. Oh, Billy, thank you for the super chat, hun. Emma says super late. 2, FFG cremations come with certificates. When and where? I want to see the certificate. The cremation certificate, BBJ. This community here, fuck what we say. Fuck what the reactors say. What I say, what Gorlick says, what Charlie says, what Sam says. You, the people, you, the audience, Cigarette's audience should be demanding to see the certificate of cremation for BBJ. Why are people not demanding that? She's not going to give it to us. I could sit here and say it a million times. Cigarette. Show the certificate, Cigarette. I go on and on and on and on and on. I can do that if you want me to. That's fine. I can go live 6 hours and just demand that Cigarette show us the cremation certificate, which will have all the information of when and where BBJ was cremated, but she's not going to give it to us. Maybe if her audience demands bare minimum to show the certificate of cremation, maybe she will. I doubt it, but it's very possible. She ain't going to show it to us, no matter how many times we get up here and fucking say it. Emma, thank you for that, and thank you for the support, hun. Oh, wait, I'm usually a silent viewer, but this is the only chat I like to talk in. Thank you, girl. We appreciate that. I think we're pretty, we're pretty cool. We're pretty chill. We get a little crazy every now and again, but that's it. Yeah, hashtag when did BBJ pass? Exactly. They can demand it, but they will be blocked.
Taking him back. Yeah, I'm okay, Squeaky. I mean, no, I'm not, but yeah, I'm not. I can't be with someone like that. There's no way. So, no, Anna Loverly, what do you mean a way to forgive him? I'm not. What did I say? There's no way. What's worse is
you made like 7 excuses in this stream that you did. Like 7. I could go back and count them, but I'm not going to. You've already given this man more outs, and you thought of that because you knew you were going back.
Fell for this. What did he do in real life? Yeah. Once a cheater, yeah. Except in my case, I haven't cheated since, so. Why are you parking behind me? Go away. Oh no. I'm sorry, every time I think about it, I get mad again. Like, okay, I'll just end with saying I fucking hate your guts. Big time hate you. You're a liar, cheater, a scumbag. You're disgusting, nasty. Fake ass. You're such a fucking fake ass. I don't have nashies. I don't want to eat. When I'm sad, I don't eat. You don't love me if you did that. So now you're free to talk to all the dirty whores you want in your chat, just like with what's his face. Disgusting fucking cheaters.
Oh, Foxy, I think who did it? Who was it? One of the mods accidentally hid your comment. They're working out. Sorry about that. Don't give her any ideas, but I'm sure she's already got that in mind. What if the apartment complex has good lawyers? What? I missed it. Dirtneck doing a whole lot of look over here type bullshit to avoid telling us hashtag when did BBJ pass? It's laughable. I don't care if there's evidence of me on camera holding a bank hostage and robbing the safe until there was nothing in there but a couple of dollars left. It's not going to change the fact of the matter that you need to tell the community when it doesn't matter when anybody did. It's not going to take away from the fact that you need to tell your audience, show their certificate of when BBJ passed away. Listen, if you want to expose all of us, me and Gorlick and Charlie and Sam, for all of our wrongdoings in the last 10 years being on YouTube, well, have at it. That sounds like a good time. Really, honestly, I'm here for that. Hell yeah, I should slap all of my Twitter screenshots up on. I'll be sitting here with my popcorn and be like, yeah, that's a banger, bitch. I remember when I said that. Absolutely, I did that. I absolutely did that. But that's not going to take away that you collected money off of a cat that was deader than dead, ashes to ashes, dust to dust on your motherfucking mantle, bitch. It's just not going to change anything. But I'm here for that. Hell yeah. Go ahead. Show all of my best work on your fucking YouTube platform.
Yeah, Pete's for president. I had feelings like maybe it's not meant to be because nothing was ever working out. Just a lot of things weren't working out. And so I'm like, is this a sign from God? Like, I'm not supposed to, I don't know. Please read the text that bears him. No, I don't want to because I still have love for him. So I don't feel right hurting him extra. I'm just going to keep living.
Kidding me, Foodie? You don't want to read those text messages because they're not just going to embarrass Allah. They're going to embarrass you because you know you are crawling back to him as we speak. I promise you that Chantel had to also apologize to Salah for coming online and telling all of his business. I guarantee you she also had to beg for forgiveness from Salah for coming online and telling all of their business. I promise you it happened. Ooh, spiteful bitch says, did she cremate her dogs or only BBJ? That's a great question. I have no idea. The only reason I know that BBJ got cremated is because Chris seen the urn on her freaking mantle. I don't know about her dogs. One by one, better admit, listen, one by one, all you fucking want, but you better start the opening to the one by one January sessions by admitting when BBJ passed away. And then we can go from there. That sounds like a great idea to me. January is about to be lit, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want another relationship, but if I'm just gonna have fun. But I can't do that as a Muslim, can I? So I have to really think what I want to do with myself. I don't enjoy dating anymore. I think just being alone is better.
Don't enjoy actual dating because you're too lazy. You don't want to really take the time and get to know somebody and find somebody that really loves you for you, because that takes work and that takes effort and you can't be bothered. That's why you resorted to the kind of relationships that you had with Dishwasher and Salah, because they really require little to no effort. It doesn't matter what kind of person you are, as long as you got something in your wallet to offer that person. It doesn't matter. You can look any certain way. You can act any certain way. You don't have to be about shit as long as you can offer that person thumbnails, groceries, and a car bought with cash.
So now I got cheated on. Why does this guy keep driving by me? Go away. You can keep my abayas and give them to your next bitch. I never saw this
They're all too big. They're all too big, sweetheart.
side of him, this nasty side.
Hello,
It
Paul.
was totally fucking hidden. So, I'm gonna just go for a little while. Oh, thanks, Clem. I have pee.
How long do you think that Foodie was talking to Salah? Can you get up here, buddy? He's trying to get up my lap. How long do you think that Foodie was talking to Salah before she told him how much money she makes on YouTube? Do you think that it was days? Do you think that it was weeks? Do you think that it was hours? If I had to guess, and I could say I'm pretty fucking confident, I can say that Salah knew that Foodie made thousands upon thousands of dollars on YouTube within the hour. Within the hour. Exactly. An hour. An hour is probably way too much. Hello, Goaty Khan. If she was smart, she'd hook up with a foreign doctor, become a business partner, so she can be office manager. Ugh. He gets cutie. She gets 51%. What doctor, foreign or otherwise, would ever want to hook up with Foodie Beauty? They're a doctor, for fuck's sake. She can't even get a dude that has a fake perfume business. More or less a fucking doctor. That'll never happen. She wishes. She needs men. Even if there was a dude that came along that was fully employed, had a full-time job, good paying job, decent benefits, had a car, had a house, she's not interested because she's intimidated by a man who can take care of themselves, because she needs that man to need her for she needs that man to need her for something, or why else would they be there? That's what she thinks of herself. She can't get with the dude who has a good job, who has a good life, because she knows deep down that people like that, men like that, don't want anything to do with her. And that's what she thinks about herself. That's what she thinks she's worth. And to be quite honest, she's not wrong. She needs them broke. She needs them desperate. And now she's moved the goalpost. She wants them who needs a green card. Remember that? Remember when she went on the internet? She needs them desperate for visas, for Canadian citizenship. That's what she thinks of herself. It's crazy. GoatyCon, thank you for the super chat, hon. I'd run fast from anyone who has no job or goals or cares about their health. No, thank you, right? I mean, maybe when you're a teenager, you're young or whatever. It's a little bit different, but at 40 years old, fuck out of here.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with peeps, so I've been lying, but never sexual. Like, never, never, never. It's not like that with us. Okay, well, now that I think about it, I'm just like...
I just need to make that clear, Salah, that yes, I've been hanging out with Pete, and I said that because I was mad at you, but you need to know that it was not sexual.
It was so impulsive again, like getting married. He probably needs therapy. Some kinks should be shamed. Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll be back after, okay? I gotta go pee so bad. Take care of some things, but I'll be back. Thank you for listening. Eat up the drama, vultures. I'll see you later.
I do believe when Foodie and Salah got together, I do believe that Salah had a job. I think that he had a job. I think when she told that story about him having the job or whatever, had his own money, probably wasn't much, but he had something. I think that he worked. But she, basically presented this life just like she did the dishwasher. Couples channel. You don't have to go to work anymore. We can do videos together, and that's how we will earn our living. That traps the man into that relationship, because then that man is dependent on that income that she makes through her YouTube channel. I believe that he had a job before they met, sure.
Literally, not even 24 hours later.
Hi guys, I'm gonna not edit this, so there might be pauses and
Not even 20. I'm so glad you included this, Hot Wasabi. This is great. So this is her video that she did not even 24 hours later. We're not going to get to any other shit. This is great, though. I'll have to change the title. Damn it. No scooter bees in today, guys. I'm so behind. Okay, there we go. Same thing Amber did to Beck. Exactly. And Amber would have did the same thing to, who was the girl that she was with? Wipey. I'm sure she tried to do the same thing to Wipey, but the Wipey was like, fuck that, bitch. I'm keeping my job. I don't think so. So I'll give Wipey credit that she at least, Jade, yeah, didn't quit her job and become completely dependent on Amberlyn. Imagine needing something. Imagine being a woman, right? And you're with this other woman and you quit your job and you need to go ask that woman if you can go to the store and buy tampons or something. Can you fucking imagine that? All right. Yeah. No.
and all that crap. So anyway, I'm gonna follow up to my previous live stream where I was freaking out because I learned of some conversation of sexual nature that was going on between Salah and someone else. Anyway, I did a lot of talking with him and probably should have done that before I came to the internet freaking out, but I have the track record of when something goes wrong, I impulsively go live and just let it all out. Which brings me to
Look at this is the video that she made. This is the picture that she used. So before she even opens up her mouth to say anything, you already know what's happening. It's a picture of Salah kissing Julia. It's wild.
some reasons I've decided to make the decision I did. I decided to forgive him and move on and try to because number one, you haven't heard very many outbursts from me during this relationship compared to the previous encounter I had with someone who shall remain nameless. There's no tea with Salah. There's no abuse story. There's no anything bad. He's always been treated me like a queen. He was always been an amazing husband, and this is all kind of shocking for me. I do believe that he loves me, and I say that because you can just kind of feel it, you know, when
So what you're telling us is that Salah is a con man. Con men do not come. That is their job, is to make you feel loved and to make you feel special and to make you think that you're the only one and to make you think it's all about your good looks and personality. That means he did his job. Foodie, stupid. God.
I mean, also, you can love someone and still cheat on them because that was my situation. I loved my ex and I still did it. I just had needs I couldn't communicate to him, and I had my own issues, and it had nothing to do with my love for him. And I feel like Salah comes from a repressed, and I'm not excusing his actions. I'm not at all. I'm giving my reasoning to why I'm deciding to work it out. Number one is I love him. Other than this incident, he's been nothing but good to me, and I believe him when he says it would never happen again. You know, he's told me, like, I will hurt myself before I hurt you again. You know, I just have these fetishes that I've just been so afraid to communicate to you because you're my wife, and I feel ashamed of that. And I'm like, you can come to me. You know, like, I can't promise I can do everything, but it's very private and embarrassing, you know, private stuff. But, you know, as for, I mean, fetishes go, it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you have fetishes, even grape ones. I mean, some people like that. Like, if you look at the screenshots, this person came to him and said that they liked that kind of thing. And, you know, I don't. So he knows that. It doesn't make him a bad person to have fetishes. He's never abused me or even allured to any of this in private life, which is why it's so out of left field for me. It doesn't even seem like my Salah, you know, but he's obviously been hiding a side of desire that he can't help it. And, you know, he never did anything in person. He didn't show any nudes to this person or anything like that. Just conversation, which is still cheating, I know. But
spoiler, he absolutely did. That was the dick pic that rang around girl world. Who remembers the cupcake recipe? Put a 1 in the chat. If you seen, whether it was on purpose, whether it was on accident, whether you requested it, put a 1 in the chat. If you have seen, you know what? Don't put nothing. Don't put nothing. I'm just curious. Okay. Please vote. There is a poll there. If you have seen the cupcake recipe, if you have seen the picture, please vote. Foodie, you're already lying about this situation. You're already downplaying this situation. It's quite pathetic.
I'm trying to be mature and understanding, and this is my marriage. This is real life. I don't want to just give up too easy. You know, if there's love there, I think it's worth working on it. I'm at least giving another try. I miss my family. I don't want to ruin our family. I'm not saying I ruined it. I know his actions did.
I cannot believe that this person, this is, again, let me see. Do I have that? Where is my cupcake recipe? Here it is. Here we go. Hold on, guys. I had to see where it was, okay? Please let me know if you have seen this. I mean, fucking Main turned that into a keychain, bro. I'm dead. You all are great. Street Carp says I'm still marked safe from ever seeing the cupcake recipe. Let me introduce to you Street Carp. I'm fucking dead. Straight Carp, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my God. I don't know. I wish I could think of like when it clicked that I knew that Foodie wasn't like, she definitely had a lot of mental issues. It could have been through the whole this thing right here. All right. This whole incident, the Cabela situation, the way that she acted, the way that she downplayed it, the way she lied, the way she tried to act like a lot of it didn't happen. Like, you cannot be right in the head to have the evidence handed over to you and then you still go pedal to the metal. Okay. Yes, 10KD, you did. It's true. You had to squint to see it, but it was there. Okay. Nevertheless, it was there. You had your little magnifying glass and you were inspecting said cupcake recipe, and everybody was like, I know now for a fact that nothing is happening between Salah and Chantel. Physically, it's impossible. It's impossible. You haven't seen it, Southern Sassy? I'm dead. 10KD, thank you for the super chat, hun. I didn't think you could remove anything from the entire internet, but you can't find that pic anywhere. I was curious. Oh, Misty Dawn, it's out there. Please. There are plenty of people right now in chat that could drop that right in your inbox. I'm not saying that they would, but they have it. Trust and believe they have it. Mia Moore says, stop it, Yaba. For the time for the scary shit was 2 months ago. Mia Moore, thank you for the super chat, hun. Listen, I know Halloween season is over. I totally understand that, but just one more time here. Here you go. Here you go. I'm fucking dead, dude. Oh, God. Chantel, you are a riot. I swear. Big Bertha says, closest I've gotten was a sticker of yours. We're not supposed to tell everybody it made it to a sticker, Bertha. It is what it is, man. I don't know what you want from me. Don't expect loyalty from me, Chantel. So there's that. Remember all those mean things you said about me and about taking my kids to the park? Well, 2 can play that game. Now you know. It was a sticker and it went out to like 200 people. There.
I feel like he's really sorry, and I
No regrets.
do love him, and I just don't know how I can live without him in my life because he's been so good to me, like I said. So I'm willing to give it another try. We'll work on that in private. He's trying.
Willing to give it another. The hand behind the keychain is sending me, willing to give it another try, are ya? Yeah, you were snitching, Bertha. Jesus. You got to remember the code, bro.
To prove to me that, you know, I can trust him again, and it takes
Hey, Lindsay, my sticker will live forever.
time. But I mean, he's shown me many, like anytime I shouldn't have.
You didn't get the sticker, Cancer Warrior? Well, you let me know and I'll get you a sticker out, girl. Listen, if Cigarette can go out here and steal cats and have them put down and cremate them and put them on the mantle and smoke cigarettes back to back and cackle like a fucking witch, well, by God, I can fucking send a sticker out. And I don't want to hear shit about it. It's fine. Big Bertha, thank you for your support. It's totally fine. It's whatever. If Cigarette can get away with what she does in this community, well, by God, so the hell can we. I will not accept any kind of shit over a sticker.
Do this either. It's not good to do that, but looked at his phone and he doesn't accept any messages from anyone. You know, like I have the screenshots here. There's like somebody who's like
What the fuck is this? Is this Salah's DMs? Holy shit. This is pathetic.
Huge hater, and they're trying to talk to my husband. What is wrong with you people? And for the person who reached out to Salah to do this, and I'm not saying Salah should have never answered, but you're disgusting and you're fucking pathetic and you need therapy more than I do to do that. But anyway, I really don't know what clout you're looking for, but good luck. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's been in that situation.
Thank you. Can we please put that should be in the fucking thumbnail. I want one of the microphones you can hold. I'm gonna be like a pastor at one of those big churches or whatever, carrying around and swinging my microphone. I want one of those. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get a cordless microphone and I'm gonna talk into it like a fucking pastor at a fucking super church. Okay? Yeah. Gary Cigarette made a whole calendar of a dead. The cat was deader than fucking dead. How many times do I gotta tell you, motherfuckers? Criminal. Absolute fucking criminal, ladies and gentlemen. Out here hustling out a fucking calendar of a cat. There was one picture. Am I talking to a bunch of idiots here or what? Because do you realize that the calendar The calendar of the dead cat had one picture of said dead cat, and the picture came from Chantel's video. The picture wasn't even her own picture, motherfucker. She didn't even like the cat enough to take a photo shoot. What's the first fucking thing y'all do? Anybody out here who has a pet, has a cat, has a dog, bitch, let me show you something. Let me go back, okay? Because there's so many pictures in my photo album since said day of getting little chicken nugget, okay? On the way home. On the freaking way home, okay? Well, I ain't gonna show you those because it's got my kid. I'm just saying. Didn't even make it back to our house, and we've already got a million fucking pictures of the dog. That's what you do as soon as you get an animal. You start taking pictures. You send them to your friends and your family and everybody that you care about. And the picture that she used for the calendar, the BBJ calendar, was a screenshot from one of Chantel's live streams. I don't know what the fuck we're even doing here anymore. I really don't. I swear to Christ. Kicking Salah around for cheating on Chantel, kicking Cigarette around for not having more pictures of BBJ. How are you going to sit there and tell me that you gave the cat the best life that it fucking possibly ever could deserve, and you can't show me not one fucking picture? I got pictures of my fucking neighbor's animals. And you don't have a picture of a cat that you rescued? Are you serious right now? Oh my God. He rubbed it in the Puff mudslide cream. Yuck, Badussy. I can always count on you. Thank you so much for your support, hun. Jordy says, where the fuck did you get that? Kalari? You remember Kalari? Kalari was slandered by Cigarette. Cigarette came online telling us that Kalari was all of these things. And I was like, well, why would anybody lie about that? It must be fucking true, right? I was like, fuck that shit, Kalari. You know, like, you can't play with this anymore because if Cigarette says these things, it must be true. So Kalari made this. That was her get back. And it was a fucking fantastic get back. Look at this shit. Because does it get worse? Could you imagine? I mean, my God. I mean, I'll say this. As much as I love this little statue here, not fat enough, but close. Not fat enough, but close. All right. I understand that to be actual size, it would took way too much product. So there's that. Anyways, back to you, Salah. Whew, get me all worked up about Cigarette and that cat. Not today, Lord Jesus.
Where you are married and you have a family. It's not kids, but to us, our pets are family, okay? I don't want to see it destroyed so quickly. I want to give it another try. You know, I'm
gonna give it another try for my family, my cat and my hamster. Everybody in Girl World has to be fucking mentally ill, bro. For my cat and my hamster. The family we are talking about is the cat that they did some really sus shit with when the cat was in heat, and a fucking hamster that when it was all said and done, they left behind on the beach of Kuwait. Big Bertha says, Sam, when you feel better, that Big Gary and One by One needs to go on merch. That's right, Big Bertha. I agree. And thank you for the super chat, hun.
No matter what, to communicate with each other, our wants, our needs, our desires.
Well, to be fair, I don't know about the Kalari story. I didn't look into it. And I should never do this, no matter who the person is. I took Cigarette for her word, and I was like, well, if she says it, then it must be true. Because I didn't know she was a big, fat, fucking smoking liar. Okay? I mean, I knew she was a smoker, but I didn't know she was a smoking liar. All right, that changes everything. I mean, you can be a smoker and not a liar, but when you're a smoking liar, it changes fucking everything, bro. Okay? Anyways, again, I don't know anything about the Kalari situation. So continue.
And yeah, I know the type of fetish looks.
And I don't care. I mean, listen. None of that shit has anything to do with the BBJ situation. You know? Two separate incidents. So again, when, where, certificate. Big girl.
bad, but I mean, he wouldn't hurt a fly in real life. If it's consensual kind of fetish, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, it's taboo, but it doesn't make a person a bad person. So if you want to unfollow me, if you want to cancel me, whatever, go for it. I do appreciate you guys listening to me earlier. It really means a lot. Don't worry about me. I am wiser when it comes to relationships, actually, which is why I'm trying to be
God, she's wiser when it comes to relationships. Holy shit, this is fucking fantastic. This is great. This is how we're rolling into 2026, Chantel, just so you know.
sure about it, because weighing everything else.
Hey, Scrange. Happy birthday to you, girl, and congratulations on making it another year. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Her and Beg Linda can share oxygen tanks is what the fuck those losers can do.
Against everything, like with our relationship, I think it's worth another try. The love is there. The way he treats me is phenomenal. He's not perfect, but everything else was so real. Everything about how he would treat
You're welcome, girl. Hope you had a good birthday.
me online, the mushy stuff, he's like that in real life. And I just don't think he knew how to approach me. Like maybe he was ashamed of that side of him and he didn't want to bring it to his...
You fucking should be ashamed of it, okay? All right? If you all are out there and you want to shit on your partner, you should be ashamed of yourselves, okay? Could you imagine? I'm sure fucking French fry girl has a scat fetish too, except the difference is that she probably is double fisting fucking Marlboro 100s while she's getting scatted on or scatting on some, I don't know. I don't know if she's a scatter or the scatty. Whichever position, she's got fucking 4 cigarettes, 2 in each hand.
Wife, you know, like I'm not supposed to talk about our sex life and everything, but our life like that is intimate life is just more loving and passionate, not so like fetishy. Anyway, it's for us to work on in private. I'm just...
Hell yeah, I love making an ass out of myself. I do it all the time. It's great.
Sorry this happened, but I'm strong. I think I can understand it from a different viewpoint that a lot of people probably wouldn't. Like, oh, you shouldn't give him another chance. He's so horrible. I don't think he's horrible. He's been nothing but good to me and supportive and taken good care of me, like really good care of me in ways that most people will never believe, but I'm done trying to prove my... Anyway, that's all I have to say. I think we're going to take a little small break from the internet. I'll catch up with you guys soon. My cameos again are open, but as for videos, maybe in the new year. But I just want to work on my family right now. You know, still obviously very heartbroken, but the way I love this man, I don't want to just throw him away because he's very valuable to me. And I recognize that people make mistakes when they're...
You are to him, Chantel, or were, I should say. You were to him.
Lonely, and they have these desires that they just feel like they can't communicate to anyone, so you know it's easier to do it behind a screen and messages. It's just,
you know, like forums and shit probably exist for people who are into that, Chantel. So you're sitting here making excuses like there weren't any, like you know what, forget this, continue.
Discreet. Like I kind of get it. I'm surprised at...
Gets it, guys. She gets it.
Myself that I kind of get it, and I know it seems like I'm excusing behaviors. I'm definitely not. I'm just trying to understand them. It comes from a very sexually repressed culture, and the religion can be too. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
When you're riding in an Uber and you feel something itchy, gonorrhea.
What can you say to this shit? What really can you say? Tap it back.
Gonorrhea.
Religion can be too. So anyway, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
When you're riding in an Uber and you feel something itchy, gonorrhea. Gonorrhea.
I'm out of here. You know, as crazy as I am, and I know as crazy as I come off to some people, I don't think that I'm as crazy as a lot of things that go on. Maybe I feel out of place today. That's the best way for me to express how I feel right now. It's all about showing your feelings and telling people how do you feel. I feel highly out of place. Yeah, so I'm gonna go take me a little breaky poo, and I guess I'll see you guys back tomorrow at the padded room. I love you guys so much. See you later. Bye.